Okay, so we're going to start with all of our props off to the side. We're using abandoned weights today, and the props are always, always optional, okay? Okay, so we're going to start at the very back of your mat. So all this mat's going to be in front of you. You can be in a parallel legs together or turned out Pilates stance. Everything's out of your hands. Nice big inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, nod the chin to your chest and peel down. And we're going all the way to touch the mat. If you can't touch the mat, bend your knees and walk it out. 3, 2, 1. A little tricep push-up on the knees or off the knees. Hike your seat back up and walk back. 3, 2, keep your hands down. Let's walk it back out. 3, 2, 1. A tricep push-up. Hike your seat and walk it back. 3, 2, 1. Take it back out. 3, 2, 1. You don't have to do a push-up. You can just hold that plank, hike it up, walk it back. 3, 2. Can we do that one more time? And we walk it out. 3, 2, 1. Push up. Hold it right here. Lower your knees. Flatten the feet. Let the hips push down towards the mat as you lift the chest high. Shoulders melt down. Yep. Stretch back into that child's pose. Scoop the belly around the back. Press it back out into a plank. We're going to take the hand that's furthest away from me towards the center of the mat. And the other arm is going to reach up and we're going to go into a side plank. Yep. Good. Bring it back around. Other hand goes towards the center. We do a side plank other direction. Squeeze into those armpits. Pull that navel in. Bring it back home. Other side. Hold here. Now, if you want that back leg, you can bend that knee and touch that thigh and then press it back out. Try that again. Or you hold that plank. And one more. Touch the thigh. And then retrace your steps back home. Other side, give me that side plank. Now remember, modified, I can have my back knee down, yes? And I'll bend that knee and I'll tap. This is my weaker side. And 2. And one more. And 1. Bring it back around. Go into that child's pose and stretch back. Are we still cold? No. I didn't think we would be. And that's perfectly fine. So I'm going to press back out to a modified plank. I'm going to bend my elbows and lower my chest all the way down. I'm going to flex my feet so my knees are off the mat. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Press yourself up into that long plank. Lower your knees. Flatten the feet. We lower the chest all the way down. It is all the way down. Flex your feet, knees off the mat. Press back up. And lower your knees. Want to do that one more time? Perfect. Lower the chest down. Flex your feet. Press up. Lower to your knees and stretch back, and we'll bring those hands behind us as well. All right, so grab onto your props. Let's take one weight on each side of your mat. I'm going to start with our band. So on your seat, please. Take the band behind the toes. I like to have the toes inside the band so it doesn't slide down. Be in a little Pilates V. My hands are close to my ankles. I'll pull my elbows back and tilt down to the base of my shoulder blade, and my knees come in like a frog. You can have your head all the way down on the mat. And we're going to press out and in. Out and in. Inhale to exhale. Out and press in. Shoulders are relaxed. Back is heavy on your mat. My inner thighs are connecting. My glutes are firing. I'm going to go for 4 and 3 and 2. Now I'm going to take it out, lift up, bend the knees. Press out, lift up, bend the knees. Out, up, and bend. out. Now stay up, reach the arms long, slide them down your band till they're equal to your hips, and we start to pump. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the lips, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the lips. I'm pushing my feet up into that band. I should not feel any strain to my neck. My core is working hard. Woo! You got 2 more to go. 2 more. Inhaling, exhaling. 1 more. Rock yourself up. Woo! Crisscross that band. Reach for your ankles. Sit tall. Band is nice and tight. Press the back of those knees into the mat. If you need to, soften your knees to sit up taller. We're going to pull those elbows back and then return. And inhale to exhale. Try to have the chest meet the hands and keeping that spine nice and long. So don't let your hands pull you forward. We'll go for 4. Good. And here's 3. And 2. And 1. I'm going to slide my hands closer towards me. Bring my arms parallel to the floor. I'm going to do a flat back hinge. That means I don't tuck. I keep everything straight and tall. I'm going to hinge back. Hold. Pull your thumbs to your armpits. Release the band. Sit back up. Try that again. Hinge nice and long. Pull it strong. Release and come back up. And again. Inhale, straight arms. Then you bend. Then you straighten. And you lift up. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Flip those palms. I went down and I came right to facing me. I'm going to hold this 90-degree angle. Shoulders are down. I'm going to hinge back on an inhale. Exhale, come back up. Reposition if you need to. If you start to drop down, here we go. We're going to inhale back. Exhaling up. Again, inhale to exhale. Just 2 more. Lengthen long. Pull the belly in strong. I'm going to add on to this one. Hold it back. Let the arms extend straight out. Bicep curl for 5. Exhale, 4. 2 more. And 2. And 1. Curl it in one last time. Stack that spine. And release. Take the band behind you. Sit on it. Try to have it in the center. Nice little Pilates V. We're going to point those toes nice and long. I'll slide my hands along the band until my thumbs are right by my armpits. So I'm not going to sit with my shoulders over my hips. I want them in front of your hips. Okay? We're going to press these arms diagonally up and bring them straight down. If that was too hard, loosen up your band. The spine lifts up tall. Now keep it just as tall as you lower down. Do that again. Up. So some of you, if it feels better to have a diamond shape, maybe go that direction, but I don't want you sitting back like this. It will strain your back too. Look straight ahead. Remember, it's a reminder as the arms go up, the spine goes up, but it doesn't release when you go back down. Let's add on. Press up. Lower the arms right in front of you. Bring them back up. Bend your elbows and come back home. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just 1 more. We're going to add on. Inhale. Exhale. Now on this one, inhale. On the exhale, slide those fingers along the sides of the room and come back in. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Don't let the rib cage collapse. Inhale. Back up. Exhale. Open your chest. Bend the elbows back in. 1 more. Inhaling up, exhaling down, lifting it up, circling it around. Release the band and just slide those hands towards the ankles. Grab onto them if you're able. Let the head relax. Belly is scooping. Good. And release. Okay, take your band back in your hands. And let's just put the band behind the right foot. Now, anything I do not lying on my back can be done lying on your back. So if I show you this and it's straining your back, straining your neck, I want you to lie all the way down, okay? So just to ensure this band is going to stay on my foot, I'm going to make another little X with just that one foot. Then I'm going to take my elbows to the mat and draw my knee in. So again, if this isn't cool for you, you'll lay down and do the same thing. So my opposite leg is pressing into the mat. My shoulders are down. I'm still squeezing those lemons so I don't feel strain all the way down. Yep, there you go. All right, yeah, isn't that much more comfortable? Yeah. And we're going to press that leg out and then back in. Out. Now, if you are pressing out, which we all are, you're firing that glute, yes? The belly's going in as that leg goes out. There's always opposition in Pilates. Again, if you're feeling strain in your shoulders, back, or neck, please lie flat. Now this time, I'm going to hold this leg out. I'm going to bring it up to about a 45. I'm going to turn that kneecap away from me. I'm going to do these little circles. I'm going to start going towards the other leg and bring it up. Round, come up. Belly is moving my leg, and I'm pressing long into that band. Now I want you to reverse it. Now nothing else can move. Is your pelvis moving? Then you gotta make a smaller circle. Everything stays still. Pressing longer into that band. Good. Now I'm gonna lay all the way down, let my arms straighten. I'm gonna nod my chin to my chest. I'm gonna bring myself up. I'm gonna pull that band out to a V. Push the leg down. Bring it up. Return my arms to parallel and lower back down. Well, that was a lot. I'll cue you through it. Eyes to belly. We come up. Inhale. Exhale, pull. The band is tight. Press down. Lift up. Arms in. Melt back down. Don't get caught in those shoulders. Eyes to belly. Inhale. Exhale, press. Leg presses down. Leg comes up. Loosen up the band. Lower down. Last one, chin to chest. Peel yourself up. Squeeze those back muscles. Now this time I'm going to lower the leg all the way down. Open up the band, one in each hand. Switch the feet out. Make your X. Elbows pull back. Bend that knee in. Opposite leg is straight. Glide those shoulders down. I'm going to squeeze out and in. And feel that glute firing. Other leg is pushing down. Team effort here on that body. Not just one thing is working. 2 more. Now bring this leg up to about a 45. Turn that knee away. Shoulders down, belly in. Now make sure nothing else moves. Go towards the other leg and up. Round to come up. Inhale, exhale. Round to come up and round. Now reverse. If this is easy, you're not working. Make it harder. Make the core work. Get stronger. 2 more. Round to come up and round to come up. I'm going to lay all the way down. My arms will straighten. I nod my chin to my chest. I find that lower back. Zip up. Inhale. Exhale. Press. Lower that leg. Lift up. Center. Roll it down. Chin to chest. Find that lower back. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Press. Inhale. Release that tension. And bring it. Oh, I forgot the lower lift. You guys did it good. I guess I was cheating. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. down. So we should do one more because I messed the one up. Roll it back. Watch how you lift that head, nod that chin to your chest. Find that lower back. Press that band out. Lower the leg. And then bring it down. And let's take 2 feet in that band. We'll make that X again. Just makes it a little bit easier to keep that band on the feet. You choose how much resistance. Now, I'm going to come down and hover the mat with my head. So I'm not going to lay my head down. And I'm going to have my feet hovering as well. Now use your arms as puppet strings and bring it up. And then we'll lower it down. We peel up. Inhale. My arms never bent. Exhale. Lift up. Exhale down. Let's add on if you want it. Lift up. Pull the arms out. Bring it back in. Pause. Lower the legs. Lift the legs. Now come down and hover. I'm making that brain work today. Lift up. Inhale. Pull the band. Return the band. Press down the legs. Bring up the legs. Now we come back home. We hover, we hover, we hover. Lift up, inhale. Arms back in. Legs push down. Bring them back up. Hover. Can we do one more? Uh-oh. Lift up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, legs. Exhale. Sit up. And release. Okay. Let's take the legs a little bit wider than we just were. So let's go about equal to our hips. And make that X again. Make sure your weights aren't in the way. So if they're real close to your mat, take them out to the side, okay? So my hands are going to go to the outer edges. Tension on your band to start. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest. Feet are flexed. Press back. And then stack your spine. So I'm not leaning forward like this. It's simply chin to chest. Push the navel in. And then bring it back through. Shoulders have to be relaxed the whole time. Inhale, stack. Exhale. In. Again. Bring it back in. Tall, tall, tall. Watch those shoulders when you're coming up and I'm watching you. I see the shoulders coming up with the spine. No. And one more. Exhale. Inhale. Connect those heels. Walk your hands further down. But be able to pull your hands to your sternum. So if it's way too tight, slide your hands further down, okay? So I got knuckle to knuckle. I'm nice and tall. I'm going to take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, I'm going to C curve down. Melt the shoulders. I'm going to open my arms out to a V. Now hold this V. Tilt your V to one side. Don't take the sits bone with you. Back to center. Tilt it to the other side. Sit back up. Bend your arms back in. Sit tall, sit tall, sit tall. Inhale. Exhale. Take that band with you. Tuck your tail. Melt the shoulders right here. Open up. Inhale. Exhale to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other. Bring it back up. Bend your elbows. Pull towards your sternum. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, tilt. Inhale. Exhale. Now hold this one here. Thumbs face down. Press the band behind you. Knuckles touch the mat. Your head is forward. Without moving anything else, lift those arms as high as you can. Come on around. Bend your elbows. Stack your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your tail and round. Open up. Inhale. Thumbs point down. Exhale, knuckles touch the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sit up as you come around knuckle to knuckle. Inhale. Exhale. Open up on this inhale. Exhale, press it through. Lift up on that inhale. Bring it around. Stack it up. And release. Okay, release that band. I'm going to put the band down for a little bit. And I'm going to go to my weights. So here we are with nice long legs. My toes are going to be reaching long. I'm going to reach my arms parallel to my legs. I'm going to roll back. You choose how far you go down. If you know you can't come back up, maybe you stop here. And then you'll bring it back up, scooping that belly, using your breath, okay? Keep going. We're going to roll back. Inhale. Then you exhale. Roll back as far as you can. And then you inhale, coming back up. Exhale, rounding. Try that again. Inhale, you start to come back. Exhale, you choose how far you go. Chin to chest, eyes to belly. Think of driving those heels further away as you're coming back down. Inhale, lengthen through those heels. Exhale. Nod that chin to your chest. Inhale. 2 exhale. Shoulders relaxed. They're resting on top of that rib cage. Use your thighs to support your abdominals. So wrap them, wrap them, wrap them. Give me one more, please. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to stop when my head is lifted and my shoulders are off the mat. Hold those weights parallel. Slide one knee into your chest at a time. Turn the palms in. We're going to press your right leg out and then in. And then left leg out and then pause in. Right leg reaches, come in. Left leg reaches. Now when you take that leg out, my arms will go out, in, out, in. Put your head down if you need to. Out, in, out, and in. I inhale, I exhale, and 3, woo, 2, 1, rock yourself up. How'd that go? Weights to the side, flip onto your hands and knees. So I'm going to stretch my arms really long, sit back in a child's pose. I've got my heels connected, my knees are only as wide as my frame. Using that core, your back, your glutes, your legs, push out to a plank. And then we're just going to bend those knees until the knees and the hips are in a straight line. We'll press back out, hold, 2, 3, come back in. We press out and hold, 2, 3, and come in. Can you feel those inner thighs zip up like a Ziploc baggie? And we press out, inhale, 2, 3, exhale. And we inhale. I'm going to give you another option. When you press out, take your right knee to your right elbow. Hold for 3. Exhale back in. Press the left knee, can go to the left elbow. 2, 3, come back in. And again, inhale. Inhale. Now from here, pike up to a down dog. I want you to take your right leg straight up. Good. Now bend that knee and drive it in towards your nose and lower your hips to a plank. Same leg, lift it up. Press through the heel of those hands. Come back in. Inhale up. Exhale in. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Put that leg back. Pike up into a down dog. Take your left leg off the mat. Lift it straight up behind you. Now drive that knee towards your nose. Lower the hips to a plank. Inhale, lift. Exhale in. Inhale up. Exhale in. Lift up. Get the weight off those wrists.
One more. Bring that knee in. Take 2 feet to the floor. Drop to your knees. Stretch back. Release those wrists. We survived that one? Yes, we did. Okay. So the next one's going to be a little bit fun. So we're going to press back out into that down dog, okay? Now, keeping the legs straight. You're going to look like an elephant with your legs, okay? We're going to take the foot forward, right foot, right foot, left. Walk it back out. Keep the legs straight, and I'm lifting each foot from my core. So let's pull the belly in, take a step forward. Pull the belly in, take a step forward. And 3, and 4. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3. One more. I'm pulling the belly in to move that leg forward. Does that make sense? Take it back out. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower to your knees and release those wrists. Okay, obliques are next. So this is just like different variations to the ab series. We don't have to always be lying on our back to do what we're doing. Okay, come on to your side. So there's 2 ways here we can be on our side. I can have my forearm on the mat and lift my hips up and down. I can have a straight arm on the mat. So I want you to pick it. If you have your forearm down, roll up the mat maybe to give you some more cushioning. So you can have your knees bent, and if your knees are bent, I want them to the top edge of your mat. Take your free hand, this is your free hand, wrap it around that rib cage and lift it up. And see how that feels, because you have to keep that positioning. You can't slouch this rib cage because that's putting too much weight on this shoulder, okay? More advanced, you can take one leg straight out. You can stack your legs straight out, okay? If you feel you don't have balance control, have the fingertips just touch the mat in front of you. If not, you can put them to your hip, you can put them to your head, all right? Here we go. We're going to lift up, 2, 3, down. Squeeze up. 2, 3. Come down. Remember I said 2 knees, level 1. Level 2, 1 knee, 1 leg straight out. Harder are both legs straight. And I lift. Hold. 2, 3. How are we doing? Lift. 2, 3. Come back down. Squeeze that armpit. Keep everything pointed towards me. Keep this pulled in. You got 1 more. Hold it here. Now you can just hold it, or you can try take your top leg up and down. Woo! Shh. Shh. 1 more. Shh. Come back down. Come to a mermaid position with your legs. Hook onto your back shin and stretch this side. Are we friends again? Ooh, I didn't get a no. Or a yes. Always. Okay, switch sides. Swing it around. Does anybody need a further modification than what I've mentioned to you? We okay? Okay, so remember, let's start with the arm first. You can be on your forearm. You can be on your hand. Beginners, knees stacked to the front edge of your mat. Balance issues, fingertips, not the whole hand because that will bring my chest forward. Everything must face straight ahead, okay? Next level would be here. Next level would be here. Pick your poison. Make sure that's lifted. And here we go. Drive and lift. Up. 2, 3. So if we have a shoulder issue, a hip issue, I would not be no knees on the mat. I would put at least 1 down. And everything should face straight ahead. So if I can't see your eyeballs, your head's not straight in line with your spine. Up. 2, 3. And lift. Feel that lifting you up. Feel that lemon being held in that armpit. Up, up, up. Bring it down. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3. Give me 1 more. I'm going to hold this one up. This might be my weaker side. I might be just holding. I'll try lift that leg. 4, You got to keep this all lifted. 3. Shh. One more. Shh. Lower down. Mermaid your legs. Grab onto your back shin and stretch over. That was fun. Okay. Swing those legs around. Take them as wide as your mat. And I'm going to go back to my band. I'm going to put it behind my back to the base of my shoulder blades. Class is more than half over. Second half goes by faster, so hey, let's go. So if you're not feeling your core is working, we're not doing something right. Okay, it's all wrong. Everything comes from your belly. All right, so I'm going to pinch that band with my thumb and second finger. Yes, and press it out. Okay, now do you know if you are sitting tall or if you are tucked behind? If I look down and I see this, that's telling me that I'm not here. You want to feel like you're sitting on thumbtacks and you're sitting up real tall. All right, arms are straight. Make sure your wrists are straight. Don't be like this, right? Nice and straight. I want you to rotate to face the pole. Inhale. Now, right now, nothing else should have moved. On the exhale, this is going to get tighter in that band. This one's going to get loose. That's okay. Look at that back hand. Drive that arm to the outside of that pinky toe. Bring it up on an inhale. Keep rotating. Exhale. Press forward. Inhale up. Rotate. Exhale. Right now, the hip that you are turning away from needs to be anchored. Lift up from your core. Don't feel your core, then it wasn't working. Exhale, which means you lift it up from your back. Suck that belly in. Feel the power from the core. Shh. Inhale up. Rotate. That neck should be tall. The shoulders should be down. Exhale. We stop at the inhale. The exhale, we bring our elbows in. I'm going to walk my hands a little closer. I'm also going to come into a cross-legged position. You don't have to if that's not cool for your hips or your knees. My palms are up. I've got trays in my hands. I'm going to reach out and then in. Out. I should not be slouching. I should be sitting so tall. There's a straw right at the top of my head, and it's sucking everything up into that straw. I should feel like I'm almost going to float off my mat. Let's talk about the neck, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing a little bit of forward neck. So make sure you don't feel crankiness in that neck. You want to have everything up against an imaginary wall. Enjoy the breeze. And 3. And 2. Now hold it out. Flip the palms to face forward. Hug a big oak tree. Push away the forest. Be able to see your hands in that peripheral vision. Sit tall. The ribs should still be in and up. They should not be collapsed. No wrinkles in your shirts. Well, inhale out. Exhale, return. Shh. I go for 4. Nice stretch here. Strengthen 3. Keep everything against that imaginary wall behind you. 2. And 1. And release. Okay, circle those wrists if they need it. Circle those shoulders if they need it. Yowza. Come onto your backs. And this time, we're going to use our weights. So we can put our band down for a little bit. We're just going to keep moving back and forth between the two. Hopefully, you'll still be able to hear me when I lie down. My mic seems to cut out. New one's on order. Lie back. Weights up. Palms turned in. Legs one fist width apart, pressing those feet into the mat. Keep the arms still. Tuck your pelvis and bridge up. As you're coming up, the shoulders push down. Inhale at the top. Exhale, melt that spine back down. Make sure those shoulders are down, not off the mat. Tuck your tail, curl, lift. Relax that neck. Exhale, come down. We're going to do one more peeling Tuck the pelvis. Feel that lower back heavy. Now press. Each vertebrae is going to take its turn coming up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. Okay, so now we're going to peel that spine up as one unit. We're going to lift up, count 1. On 2, open up the arms out to the side. 3, come back up, everything lowers down. Lift up 1, squeeze the bum. Open the arms 2. Close them 3, lower down 4. We come up, we take it out, we bring it up, we come down. I want you to feel both glutes and thighs working. Pay attention to your feet. Are you equally pressing into each foot? And we're not going to any side of the foot. Lift up. Arms go out. Now hold the bridge, hold the arms up. We're going to do a little march. Right leg, put it down. Left leg, don't rush. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As the knee comes towards you, take the arms parallel to the mat and bring it back up. And reach. Try to keep those hips in a straight line. And if you're not giving enough from the glutes, your hamstrings are going to talk to you. So squeeze that booty, pull that belly in deeper. One more each side, please. Now, I want you to lower the bridge and kick your right leg out. Hold the arms still. Now zip that leg straight up and lift those hips up to a bridge. Lower the leg, lower the hips. Bring it up. Bend your elbows as the leg comes down. Now lift it up. Bend, up. Lower the leg, lift. Make sure that left inner thigh is engaged to keep that stabilizing leg still and pressing into the center line. 3, come on. 2, hold it, little pulses up and up and up and up. We'll go 4 and 3 and 2. Bend that knee, fix your bridge. 2 feet down. Woo! Okay, we're going to lower the bridge, kick out your left leg. Bring the leg up, bridge up. Leg goes down, hips go down. Leg up, hips up. I'll bend my elbows. I'll straighten to come up. I lower and bend. I lift and extend. Make sure, again, you're stabilizing inner thighs engaged. If you're not sure what the heck I'm talking about, shout to me. I'll explain those cues further. No wobbling in your stabilizing leg. 2 more. Hold this one, little pulses. Woo! Watch that leg, it's supporting you. You gotta feel it working, especially that inner thigh. 4, 3, 2, put that foot down, fix your bridge. Woo! Shoulders heavy. Now roll it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, hug those knees in. Weights on the shins. Lovely. Curl the chin to your chest. Chin to that chest. Put yourself in a little ball. Rock yourself up and balance. Weights are still on those shins. How are we doing today? Shoulders down. We're going to take one leg out, 2 arms out. Boom. Come back in. Other leg. And keep switching. Now, if you need to, put your feet down, right? And do it that way. If you need to, put a play ball behind the back, lean into it. So play with it. What's going to work for you? Now, if this is not challenging for you, multi-level classes, that's right. You can take 2 legs. Bam! But if you're going to go to 2, I like to go out to a Pilates V and then back into parallel. Watch the lower back, watch the shoulders, watch the neck. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Feet down, release the weights, and just round forward. We'll take that, right? Melt those shoulders, relax your neck. Stack your spine, bring it on up. Okay, we're gonna do some hip circles, so grab onto your band. So our classical order, it's a little bit there. That's okay, just a little bit different today. It's giving you a little bit of a break from the order. We're gonna take the band behind the toes. You choose how tight to make it. Elbows come to your mat. Knees come in. I'm in a Pilates stance. I'm going to push my legs out to 45. Now I'm going to have you do that again. Bend your knees in. Now when you push out this time, fire your glutes. Fire the back of your legs. Come back in. Now I want you to also fire the glutes, but at the same time, pull that navel deeper. Bam. Come back in. So if you can give me those legs wrapping, the glutes firing, and the belly pushing in, we're ready to do our circles. If not, you're going to keep doing this. We're going to hold this out here. Take your legs towards the pole, down, around, away from the pole center. Reverse, away from the pole. Inhale to exhale. You got to stay out of those shoulders. You got to feel your belly moving the legs. Now, can you push your legs a little bit longer into that band? And round two, come up. My weight's leaving me. Round, come back. Oh, we're still going to use you. And around two, come up. Where are your shoulders? Where's that neck? One more. Rock yourself up. Press the arms behind you. My head and chest came forward. Soften your elbows. Press back. Keep the shoulders down. If you need to loosen up the tension on the band, do so. Tricep work here. Belly pushes in. Neck and shoulders should be relaxed. Don't let those shoulders get cranky. I go for 4. And 3. Give me 2 more. Just 2 more. 2. And 1. And release. Okay, so the leg furthest from me is going to have the band. That's that leg. I saw the look on your faces. So the leg is closest to the pole should probably have your band, right? Because I said the leg furthest away from me comes out of the band. Okay. So switch that. Furthest away from me has the band. Yep, you're right. And here's why. I'm going to have you come onto your side to face me, and the top leg has to have the band. I thought I was making things easier, but I just made things more difficult. I'm always known to do that. Okay. I'm going to have a weight close by. Okay, so I want you to have your top leg with a band. If you're facing different ways from me, that's fine. But we're going to come to the very back of our mats, and you're going to choose how much resistance is on that band by how far down you hold it, okay? So I got both ends in one hand. I've lined myself up with the back of my mat, making sure how much time we have to do our series. You can have your head propped up, or you can lay all the way down on the arm. But I don't want this arm moving around that has the band ends. So I take my knuckles to my mat and my palm to my torso, and I lock that in there. If you got a better way, you do it. Slide your feet to the front edge of your mat. The band should still be tight like a guitar string. I'm going to pry this top leg up hip height. My bottom leg should be pushing down into my mat. As you swing that leg forward, the band will get loose. Give a little push. Now it will tighten back up. You go behind and give a little push. So there's 2 kicks on each move. It's a big and then a little push. A big sweep and a little push. I exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. And you all know to keep that top shoulder relaxed, right? And you can take this leg as far as you can, as long as your hip and torso doesn't go with you. Forward, forward, inhale, exhale. Shh. Try to do the breath when I cue it. How often during the day do you take deep breaths? I guess it depends on how many kids you have at home, right? It doesn't matter how old or young. You can add the furry friends too, right? One more, and forward, forward, back, back. Now I'm going to take this leg, I'm going to tap it towards the front of my mat, lift up, tap towards the back, and towards the front, towards the back, front and back, and front and back. Can you feel anything? Outer thigh, hip, oblique, 2, 1, stack the legs. Rotate your top kneecap to face the ceiling. We're going to lift up, light as a feather. Whee! Now resist. Point those toes, get that heel on top of the other heel. Lift up, reach it long. Bring it up. Your belly goes in and up on this. Shoulders mounted, yes? Yes. I'm not moving my hand, it's not going with me. Reach even longer. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. Now turn your toes to face forward, so both sets of toes are forward. Lift your top leg just hip height and circle forward. Round and pause. Round and a pause. Can you feel your belly stirring that leg? It's about the core. And 3, shoulders and neck relaxed. 2 and 1, reverse. Sweep it around, pause. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Now I'm going to get tricky here. Lie on your back with that band, with that leg. Oh boy. Keep it in that one hand, bring that leg straight up. I'm going to make a little more resistance on that band. Slide the other leg out. Got it. Free hand goes behind your head. You can keep your head on your mat. I'm going to nod my chin to my chest, and we're going to do some scissors. Reach and lift. Inhale, exhale. Take your time, and if your head is lifted, shoulder blades off the mat, eyes to belly. Can you lengthen that leg a little more? Come on, press through your band. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring yourself up. Okay, put the other foot in the band, take that one out, and we'll spin around so you can face me again. I would like to face the pole. Put my feet in the pole. Okay, we're on our side again. You're going to line your body up with the back edge of your mat, yes? I got 2 ends in one hand. You're almost there, kids. You're almost there. Okay. Here we go. So, reminder that this bottom rib cage that's lying on your mat is not heavy. It's trying to stay light, okay? Like your mat's been laying in the sun all day. It's really hot. All right, slide the feet forward. Pick your positioning, holding that band. Okay, up here, that was not an option. Pry your top leg, hip height. Now press longer into that band. Scoop that belly in stronger, and we'll swing forward, give a push, come back, give a push, and shh, and inhale. If you're flopping those hips around, you need to make your scissor here smaller. You got to anchor that bottom leg. It will help hold you still. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Flex the hip, extend the hip, and forward push, back push, forward, forward. Can you feel the glute working back here? The belly brings the leg forward. Okay, now we're going to take it up and front, up to the back, up to the front, up to the back. I don't roll my hip with me, and I keep pressing out on that band. Up and tap, up and tap. Can you feel your belly moving this leg? Say yes or no. Okay, thank you. Say yes or no. And 2, 1. Stack your legs. Take your top kneecap to face the ceiling. I did not take my hip and roll it back. Push the bottom leg down. Gently lift up. Now reach it long. Inhale up. Exhale. Pull the belly in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Now reach longer, longer, and you pull your belly in stronger. As my leg goes away from my center presses in deeper. Give me one more. And I'm going to take my top toes, just like my bottom toes, and pry it up once again. And we're going to do circles coming forward, round to come up. And I pause after each circle, round to come up. I feel my belly stirring this leg. And 3. Only be hip height. Let's reverse it. Round to come up, round to come up, and 6, and 5, and 4. Come on, more belly. And 2. Now here's where I said lie on your back, don't lose your band. Ha! You can do it. I'm going to walk my hand up a little more. That leg is straight up, other leg is straight out. Hand behind my head. Now anchor down that elbow with the side that has the band. I'll nod my chin to my chest. You don't have to. Elbow is wide. Now if your head is lifted, the base of the shoulder blade needs to touch. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, down, up, down, up. Nothing else is moving. Your back is staying heavy. My head is slightly supported in my hand. You got it. Do you know what your back is doing? I should not be able to fit my hand underneath that spine. We inhale. We exhale. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Lie down, one end in each hand. Put 2 feet in your band. I'm going to walk my hands a little further up, pull my elbows down. And as my hands are slightly pressing towards me, I'm going to press a little bit more into your band. My legs are not going to go away from 90, but I'm putting resistance on the band. I'm pulling the arms towards me as the feet press out, but my legs are staying in 90. Tail is heavy. Yes. And soften your knees and rock yourself up. Okay. Put the band down. Let's go back to our weights. Are we ready? Onto your stomachs. You're almost there. Oh, I lost my weight. That's right. Okay, one weight in each hand. Lay on your stomach. Come on. This is fun today. Doesn't get better than this, kids. All right, so I'm on my stomach. My legs are reaching long. The arms are long. And I'm just going to, how about this? I'm going to rest my hands. I'm going to rest my hands on top of my weights. Just like this. Just rest them. But the arms are long, okay? So for swimming prep, I want you to keep the right hand pushing down. The left arm is going to lift, and the right leg will lift with your head and chest. So the right arm pushes down on the weight. I lift. I come back down. I push into the other weight and come back down. Does that make sense? So it's opposite arm is leg. Opposite arm is leg. I'm lifting my head and chest. Arm reaches out, leg is squeezing from the glute. Try to have those legs about a hand's width apart. So yeah, come a little bit closer. Up, and your neck is lifting up from the chest lifting. It's not lifting on its own. Got it? Okay. Keep going. Lift. Lower. And release, child's pose back. Woo! Scoop the belly and round the back. That was fun. Okay, so let's come up to a high kneel. High kneel, and let's grab one weight. I'm going to take every second I have with you guys. So I want you to take, you're going to mirror me. This leg is going to reach out. So on you, it's probably your right. Okay? We're going to bring this weight straight up, and I'm holding it by the ends. I want you to give me a side stretch over, back to center. Now make sure to fix me, your hip and your knee in a straight line. Small little side stretch, don't lose it. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Now match the hand that has the leg straight up with the weight in that hand. And I'm going to take this hand down. I'm going to slide out a little bit. Hips are pushing forward. I'm going to lift my leg to my weight and then bring it back up. You can look straight ahead with your neck in line with your spine. If that's straining to your neck, look down at your bottom hand. Keep your hips pressing forward. And 3, good. And 2, hold it here, little pulses of just the leg. 7, squeeze lemons in those armpits. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that weight to the mat. And I want you to bend the elbow, press it up, bend and put it down. Bend and push it up. Next level, take that bottom leg, and you can go into a staggered side plank. 3, 2, 1. Back knee comes down, other knee comes down. We come back up, and the other leg goes out. Knee in line with the hip, so I can't be like this. See how it's crooked? Knee and hip. Hips facing forward. Reach those arms up. Spine went up. Let's inhale to the straight leg. Exhale, center. Inhale over. Exhale. The hand that matches the leg has the weight. Reach that free hand down. Palm is facing that leg. I'll meet in the middle and come back down. Are you squeezing a lemon in that armpit? Squeeze it. And 3, and 2. Hold this one up. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg down. I'm going to reach that weight down, bend, lift, down. Harder. Take that standing knee and scissor it behind you. Down and lift. 3, 2, 1. Place that weight down, put that knee down, turn to face your standing hand. Take both legs back to a plank, connect your heels. Good. We're going to pike our seat up. Press the heels towards the floor. Walk your hands to your feet. 3, 2, 1. Now from your core, pull yourself up. Your tail should be pressing down towards your heels. We're going to roll it back down. Nod the chin to your chest. Scoop that belly. More weight on your toes. Head is heavy. Hold here for a second if you want. Bend your knees. Now pull that belly in. Tuck your tail and bring it up for 4, and 3, and 2. Give me a nice big shoulder roll up and back. So we'll inhale up. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale up. Now reverse. Inhale, rolled forward. Exhale, down. 2 more. And 1 more. And you have made it. Woo! Okay.